welcome to the second episode of the Bflycrochet podcast. My name is Julie and I come to you from the Montreal area in Canada. Today is July 18th, 2021. It's a rainy day out here, so we stay indoor. You can find me on internet, on Facebook, Instagram, and Ravelry as Bflycrochet. And if you want to get in touch with me, you can email me at bflycrochet@gmail.com. I don't have any finished object for this episode. I have four whips that I want to talk to you about. And I also have some mails that I'm going to talk to you, that things that I ordered and that I received. All the pattern and the project page and everything that I will talk about will be linked in the description down below. While you are there, if you want to hit the subscribe button and make a thumbs up, I will really appreciate it. The first project that I would love to talk to you about is my slip Trafficenza. I do have it in my 5 skein float tote from Nitty Natty. So the slip Trafficenza was a mystery knit along that Stephen West made in last October. I did start it in October and started it, and at one point I was like, okay, that is too much for me. I'm not that great of a knitter. It's not for me. So I did put it in hibernation, and since a month and a half, 2 months, I did work on it a lot, and I really appreciate it, and I can't wait for the next mystery knit along in October. So I'm knitting this project on Knitter's Pride Knitter's Pride Dreams US 4 3.5 millimeters, and I also have 60 inch cord, a black cord from Knitter's Pride, because it's a long project, and at this point I have 920 something stitches on there, so I really need to have a long cord. All the yarn is from a local shop, but the thing is that they don't name their yarn, but I can show you the base. So the gray, the blue, and the yellow are 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. The blue is 80% blue face Lister and 20% nylon. And I also have a mohair that was dyed in the same bath as the yellow. So every time that I do have yellow in my slip Trafficenza, in my shawl, there is also mohair in there. The last time that I record, I was here. I was at the 4th triangle for the finished border. This stitch marker is a Harry Potter theme. I've been made by a little corgi. I will link them down below. They are a pack of few Progress Keeper with that is themed Harry Potter. So I've made quite a lot of progress. I've passed so much time working on it. So I've made all 25 or 26 triangle. I finished those, and I did start the border, the last border, the chevron. So I've made the first color, which is the blue, and I've started the yellow, and then I will need to do the aqua, and I'm going to go with the large border. So it's 6 6 stripes, so I have one and not a third done now. And I've made some calculation regarding this project. So doing one row, it took me around 40 to 45 minutes. So I've been thinking that if I'm doing at least one row per day, and after that I will leave myself around 2 weeks to bind off, because it's a I-cord bind off and I'm not used to do that. I think it will take me around, I don't know, I give myself until the end of September to finish it. I hope I can finish it there, because I will have like 2 to 3 weeks before the next Stephen West mystery shawl. I'm planning on doing it. We'll see. I don't know yet, but I think I will do it. Really, I really enjoy doing that, and it's a challenge for me, so I really like that. My second project that I'm working on is in this bag. Also, this one is the Float Tote Mini by Nitty Natty. So this is my ripple camisole from Jessie Mead design. The needle that I'm using are Knitter's Pride Melodies of Life, US 4 3.5 millimeters. These are stitch stopper from Campfire Yarn. I really love those. The yarn that I'm almost hit myself. The yarn that I'm using is Knitpick Stroll Fingering in Pearlescence Tonal. I do have 2 skeins of yarn, because I'm doing it using the helical method, because when I was looking at the pattern and measuring myself and everything to see the fit of it and everything, I wanted a little bit longer than the pattern calls for, and I was almost short on yarn, so I didn't want to be too short. So that's what, and I had those 2 ball of yarn in my stash, so it was okay for me to just do it in helical knitting. This is my first time that I'm doing this method, and it won't be the last. It's easy. I really love it. So, and the last time that I record, I was here where the progress keeper is showing you. So I did few inches, maybe 4 or 5, probably around 4 or 5 inches of work. So I can't wait to see. It has for 13 or 14 inch before I do the top. This pattern is work from the bottom up, so this is the bottom of the camisole, but I want to make it a little bit longer, so I will probably go around 15 or so inches. I'm not decided yet, so I'll wait until I'm at this point to see what I'm going to do and how long I'm going to measure it. So I'm pretty happy with it. I work a lot on it. It's so fun to work on it. The third project I want to talk to you about is in this gorgeous bag by Longview Creations. Here's their logo. Those are my hubby socks. So the yarn that I'm using is Odin wool in the Cloud Socks base, and the name is Wolf Moon. It's a deep blue with speckle of black in it. My skin kind of look rough. So I'm knitting those using the Vanilla Sock on DPN by the Crazy Sock Lady design. The needles that I'm using are Knitter's Pride Zing US 2.75 millimeters. So I really like this yarn, and this I'm loving doing socks on DPN. So, and that is crazy because at first I was like, there's too much needles, I cannot handle it, you know. I didn't want to try it, but I tried it and I fell in love, so I really like it. So last time that I record, I was here with the stitch marker. It's cuff down stitch, team cuff down stitch marker that is from the Crazy Sock Lady. And yeah, I did most of that work yesterday. Yesterday we went to my mother's-in-law's and we have supper there, and we made a fire pit and everything. It was so fun. So I was around the fire and knitting on these socks, and I really like it. I'm afraid they might be too loose for my husband. Last pair that I did for him, it was not for him, it was for my father, but they were too tight for my husband. Now I think they will be too loose. So if not, I will change my needle size to US 1.5. I did order some this week, so I'm waiting on them to arrive here. In fact, I ordered a pack of DPNs with several needle size, so I really like it. So I did 15 rounds of 2x2 ribs, and now I'm on the leg. So I'm at what, 24 rounds, I think. So I really like those. It's a breeze, it's vanilla sock, so I just knit it around and around, and I really love that, the knitting those. So I have a lot of time knitting those because I was working a lot on my slip Trafficenza because I want it off my needles. I can't wait to have it done and to see it, and really. So knitting on those. The fourth and last project that I want to talk to you about is my June 2021 socks. Those are for me. They are been held in this gorgeous bag by Longview Creations. Again, here's their logo. There we go. The yarn that I'm using is Regia Regia Pear Perfect rainbow color in the frozen colorway. There you can see all the gorgeous colors. This is my first time using Regia, and it won't be the last. I do have one skein here. We'll grab it. This one is also Regia, and I can't wait to knit it. The design that I'm using for those socks are Vanilla Sock on DPN by the Crazy Sock Lady Designs. So here is, okay, the needles that I'm using are also Knitter's Pride Zing, but this time in US 2.25 millimeters. So I did 20 round of twisted 1x1 rib. Now I'm doing plain stockinette. The last time that I record, I was here. This is a progress keeper. In fact, when my daughter was younger, I bought her some elastic hair tied, and they were this to decorate the ponytail. And now she's older, she's 10 and a half, so she don't want to have an ice cream cone on her hair tied. So now I can use it for a progress keeper. So I'm at my second to last color. I'm doing the light purple, and after that I will have to do the deep purple. So and after that I think I will be done for the leg. I'm not sure. I will see what's the length of it and everything, so we'll see. But I don't have any plans for this project. I'm just knitting those and enjoying the knit. Now I want to talk to you about few things that I order, that I received over the last 2 weeks, and what are my plans for those. The first thing that I ordered and that I received is by Campfire Yarn. This is the color of the month. So each month, Laura dye a color based on Roman and Greek god and goddess. This time, the color this month for July is Hermes. So it's a gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. There's blue, there's purple, there's red. It's great, great. I'm sorry the way it's cleaned up. It's not Laura who did it. I did it. It's my fault. I'm so bad at that. But yeah, she did an amazing job like always. I have a few of them here. This is one color of the month. This one is Hera. Those are not available now. This one is Poseidon. And there it is, the last. And this one is Daphne. It's also my fault. I scanned it up and it's so bad. So this one is Daphne. This is I really, really love those, and I don't know what I'm planning for those, but I really, really love those, and I can't wait to see what next month will be. And I also ordered more stitch stoppers. So those are blue and teal. Those are, I really, really love those. Seriously, I did order those just to have them around, but I will also need them for one project, but I want to have another one around. I think that I will order some more. I really like. These are the normal size. There are bigger size and they are smaller size, the minis. But the hole in them are all the same. So it's just your preference for your project, which one you will love. And I also order some ring, and they're hexagonal stitch marker. I never tried those. I just want to try some new stitch marker, so that's why I ordered those. And the other thing that I've received, I had passed an order on the KnitPicks website. So all of the skein except one are, I ordered 2 of those. The only one that let me show you. I have a big I went a little bit over the top, so I have a big box of yarn, but I have plans for those. So the only one skein that I only have one is this one, which is Hawthorne in the slate kettle die. So this one, I'm using it in my Oh Happy wrap. Sorry, I did forget the name for 1 second. And I was not sure if I will have enough yarn for it, so I did, since I was ordering some more, I did order more just to be safe. If I need, I will have one. And I'm planning my vacation, my summer vacation are coming up, and I would love to do a summer sorrel. So I've looking at everything and I've ordered some yarn. I'm planning on doing that. So at first I saw this yarn, which is author fingering in the blueberry speckle. That was my base. So after that I order some yarn that will maybe go well with it, but I was sure that I wanted to have this yarn in it. So I did order, this is Authorn Wisp Kettle dye. It's a little bit blown out. So it's gorgeous blue. Then this one is Stroll in Manatee Tonal. And the last color that I'm gonna do it a fade in 4 colors. It's Stroll Fingering in the Blue Violet Tonal. This one is a little bit more purple, but when I looked at the blueberry speckle, there is purple in there. I don't know if the camera will show, but here there is speck of purple. So I want to try to grab all the 4. No, the other way. So I will do a faded in those. So the blueberry speckle will be at the top, and I will fade into the other one. Where is it? And the Wisp Kettle dye, then into Manatee Tonal and Blue Violet. So it will be like that. So I have 2 of each color because I didn't know if at first I want to do a 3 color fade, and I was not sure if with 1 skein I will be enough, so I ordered 2 skein. But when I received the order and I was like playing around with colors and everything, because I had other yarn that I received in that I ordered in the same time, and I was playing around with the yarn and everything, I found this fading with this 4 color, and I decided, okay, that's it, I'm doing that. So I will show you the other one that was in that order. So there's 2 other yarn. This one is in Stroll Fingering in Frozen. For this one I don't have any plan. This color, the only skein that I will just put it in my stash and don't have plan. But I also order this one, which is in Stroll Fingering in the Eucalyptus Tonal. But with that, I do have a plan. But I will need you. Just put that. I have 2 skein of that I order. I have 1 skein in my stash. And I was looking at it and I was like, okay, I really, really love this yarn. I think it's gorgeous and everything. So I decided that I would like to try to make a cardigan. My first time ever cardigan. Now the problem is I don't know which one. And that's where you can help me. So please, if you would like to put your favorite cardigan pattern in the description down below. I will look at them and see if I can find another cardigan that I will love. But I'm not going to start it right now. I want to start my summer sorrel first. I would love to do it during my vacation, and I want also to finish all these whips. So for now, I know I'm casting on a new project before I finish the other one. But I'm like, okay, now it's my project. I want to do a summer sorrel. I want to do it. I don't want to have too short of a sleeve. I want a little longer sleeve. Uh, so I'm planning this. This will be great for the end of summer, the beginning of fall, maybe going into a little bit more of fall, and maybe the start of winter. We'll see. In Canada, we don't know about the weather, so we'll see what will happen. So that was all that I ordered. I do have made few more orders this week, and I'm waiting on them to arrive, so I will show them on the next podcast if I do have them in my hand. So news. What's new? So everything here start to reopen. We were in confinement at home with a curfew and everything for almost 6 months. Now things are starting to go back a little bit more. So I do really enjoy seeing my family again, spending some times with them, seeing some friends also. So I miss that a lot, but now we can do it. Also, we are planning our vacation and everything, what we will do with the kids and everything. So I I'm excited to pass more time with my family, my husband, my 2 children, and I can't wait to have this time, be off work, and have more time to knit. I'm so excited. Yeah, that's it, and we'll see. So it's summer. I'm trying to enjoy the weather and trying to be outside a lot and just have a great time, because the last year was very hard for almost everybody. So I just want to be there. So that's the news for now. We'll see what will happen next. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have anything, just leave them in the comment down below or email me. It will be so appreciated. Until next time, happy knitting and crocheting. Bye.